Hello everyone, my name is Sacred Boomkin, and welcome to Skysaga, a game by Radiant Worlds. We are currently in Alpha 6, almost Alpha 7, and this game is simply beautiful. It's a voxel-based game where you go on adventures, or you build a home, kinda. You can purchase islands, which you start off with an island, you purchase other ones, or you can build it. Normally you get a rundown piece of garbage like this and you can restore it, or you can open a portal like so with a keystone and you can go on an adventure. And today I'm taking you on a jungle adventure. Yeah! Now, adventures are 4 different themes: forest, desert, arctic, and jungle. And inside you can find all sorts of loot, like weapons and armor and money, because who does not like money? So, let us go and load. And none of those are look good. Skysaga, like I said, is in Alpha 6. They're about to hit Alpha 7, but I thought I would make a video, my first video, in Alpha 6, because why not? And I'm sorry if this is horrible, but I'm going to do my best. I am also very, very nervous about this. Invalid info, but yeah. So far, of all the adventures, I really do. I love jungle adventures. I don't know why. And it looks like we got a fishing village. So for the most part, keystones are random unless they specify what kind of area. Like, sometimes it'll be like jungle fishing adventure, or jungle maze, or arctic crypt. And as you can see, there are scary things. There are different difficulties. If you want more difficult challenge, you choose the different level keystones. Like, there is the common, which is the easiest, uncommon, and then rare. And basically, the rare ones are the hardest, as I said. I'm probably going to be doing that a lot. Oh, that was a close-up of my face. There we go. But they offer the best loot, from treasure ambers of rare qualities, or epic, to just a lot more money, but in return, all the things hit really hard. What we're doing is we're doing the daily keystone. Every day you get a keystone, and every day you run the level, you complete the level, and you get some bonus loot, kind of randomized. So far I haven't seen anything completely fantastic. You usually get tokens, and then, not tokens, yeah, tokens, sometimes a keystone, sometimes like some food or some material to build with. Which is another amazing thing about this game, is that you craft your own things. So I have actually 2 different types of swords here made with 2 different things. I got one that's made of moonstone and shadow iron, or moon iron, and then one is just full moon iron. And it's really cool how there's like all these types of materials and it actually affects how things look. Like, I have 2 colored pickaxes. Yeah, so here's an example. Here's gray steel. Sadly, gray steel is the basic material, so it's not very interesting. But there's like all different kinds of wood, like king wood. Like, I have a bow that's made of king wood, but it has shadow iron on it. So it has those little black, what looks like bands around it, but the bow for the most part is just like purple. Besides crafting various color gear, you can make furniture for your islands, and they can be whatever color you use. So if you used like ether stone, which is kind of like a blue, like if you make a chair and use ether stone and a like black crystal, it'll be blue with black on it, and it just gets really unique. And frankly, it's really cool how you could have the same gear as someone, but it'd be completely different because what you make things out of will give it different stats. So like I said, gray iron is the most basic iron, and for the most part you're going to compare everything to it, because I found moon iron. Ow, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Moon iron has more damage and durability to my finding, but then there's some metals like bile steel, and it's weaker and not as durable, but it's lighter. So right now I'm wearing like full moon iron with some shadow iron, so I guess not technically. Moon iron shadow iron combination, and it's providing me a lot of defense and a lot of attack power. However, the metals are very heavy and I'm very sluggish. But that's just my playstyle. I love to be defensive. You know, take a hit and survive. But some people prefer the faster style weapons. And the amount of weapons they have in this game so far is like a ton. Like, I have these, let me pull it up. Moonsteel Predator's Howl, which is a moderate damage sword. As you can see, it's doing 5 times strength against jungle enemies. I'll get that into a moment. But if I need to do real damage, I have a Stormcaller, which also does 5 times damage. So this whole damage buff I'm talking about, basically at the basics, when you're playing the game, you'll receive recipes that will give you either like resistance or a boost to enemies in a specific type of area. Why did I take that? To a specific area, like these are jungle enemies, so I'm going to use jungle specific gear. Well, when you make gear, you use things like jungle charms, jungle emblems, and what it does is it just, you know, helps your gear be more effective in the zone. You don't want to take like my full jungle set, my full Stormcaller, to a rare Arctic one, because while it's going to be defensive, it doesn't have that increased defense. So for a bit now we've seen just one, I don't have any blocks, one type of enemy. So there's a ton of enemies in this game, kinda. There's humanoid-like enemies, like those bandits that we've been fighting. And then, by the looks of it, we're getting some skeletons, or as they call them, raw bones. And from what I found out, they mostly function the same way. They just, I guess, how they appear is different. That's fine. There are, I'm having trouble here. There are like beetles and dinosaurs and whatnot. And, oh, this is flooded. Oh, that's fun. Or it has a leak. Can I plug this up? Pop. Come on. Oh, no, I need one more. And that just made it worse. Of course. Yeah. Ow. There's, like, bugs, and they just seem to, they fight differently than other enemies. It's just really interesting, and there we go. And complex, but not complex. And really fun. And okay, I'm pickaxing you for a reason. Ow. There we go. There's different gears for different playstyles, so you don't have to be just one thing. If you wanna, there's no like healers or anything. No classes. It's just, do you have light gear or do you have heavy gear? Do you want to use a bow, or would you rather use like a battle axe or a dagger? And I do have a hammer with me. There are hammers, which are pretty cool. Basically, like, so you've seen swords swing a few times, you know. Battle axe are just one swing. Hammers, you like bring it down. And another thing about this is that you can dual wield, which is kind of cool. I like that. I like that you can dual wield. So you can like take two swords. And in this alpha build, there doesn't seem to be a huge difference in how that works. I don't notice a huge attack difference, but I found that you can power attack kind of nicely with it. And we're already near the end of our adventure. How sad. That's the end. Which is like why I'm hesitating, I guess. Yeah. Wow. Stop. So, at the end of every adventure, there's going to be a boss, which I think is just this person right here, Jungle Knight. So I'm just going to kill you first. Hi there. Ow, you don't even hurt me. Nothing does. And you're dead. Nope, you're dead. So, Alpha 7 is coming, and I'm really excited for that. I might get into a little bit of the crafting right now for you people. I'm gonna grab these crystals. Yay! So, yeah, I'll show you the crafting. So, we're gonna head on out. We're gonna get our, we're gonna get whatever we get from this. I don't want that. I'll take the high iron. And we're gonna leave, and for the daily quest, like I said, we went through the portal. We went on an adventure, and we completed the adventure by hitting the exit portal. So when we get back, there's gonna be like a thing in our mail. It's like, hey, pick a reward. And I don't know how random it is. It seems to be kind of random. I've moved my mailbox down here. So we got a cart recipe and 5 gladiator marks. I already know that recipe, and it's kind of invalid at this point. Let's into the Hubby Hub Dub world. The Hub World, City of First Light, where players can meet, kinda. You can find each other on adventures. It is an RPG, like MMO style, kind of, just not so MMO-y. So that's a thing. But you can friend people, you can go on adventures with friends, and or you can hang out, you can PvP. They have a PvP every day. You can go. I think in Alpha 5 it used to be only on specific days that you could, but now you can just go whenever you want. And if you're following or you're friends with somebody, you can visit their islands. Like, I guess when they're mainly on, I think you can go whenever. Yeah, you can. But, you can make it so your friends can or cannot build. For the most part, if you want to keep your creation precious, just for you, you can. So I should mention, we are in the Gladiator Arena area. Right there is where you can get quests. There are quests. I like her sword. I've always wanted her sword. I never found the recipe for that. Yeah, so, like, you know, kill people with battle axe if PvP is your thing. That's one of the three, like, places, what are they called? Guilds. Gladiator guilds. What I'm going to show you right now is the treasure embers. I was able, with that reward, to buy a gladiator ember. And I guess I'm just kind of like going at my own pace right now, so everything's probably really confusing. This is the Explorer's Hall. These are for when you go on an adventure. That was cool. Explorers. You got Settlers, which is all about the building. I never really bothered with that. You can talk to this guy. He can give you quests, complete a forest adventure. And then he has things like turning in some chairs. Yeah, all around. You also got these advertisements. Yeah. For people follow like Rose Vortex, and you can go check out their castle. If you go over here to Ying, you can redeem treasure amber, and sorry, this is probably going to hurt your ears. I stayed silent for a reason. Yeah, you can buy ambers, like, yeah, treasure amber, and then you can redeem it, or on uncommon, common adventures, you can, no, uncommon and rare keystones, you can find gear or ambers equivalent to that difficulty. So uncommon will give you rare gear, and then epic gear comes from the rare keys. And I'm at the 20-minute mark now, so we're going to wrap it up here. I will see you all in a bit, and I will go into more in-depth of this game. But for now, thank you all for watching. I've been Sacred Boomkin. Be sure to leave a like if you liked this commentary, and if anything, leave a comment down below for how I can improve at all, because like I said, this is my first video, so I probably messed up a lot, and I am acknowledging that fact. So, for now, toodles.